everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arcana 12. Unfortunately, Kane's player is gonna be a little bit late today, but the story must go on. A lot late, like 1.5 hours late. But without further ado, first we go thank you Crystal Hannah for the sub. And without
further, did the 6 months thing.
I see. And let us just skip today with us, and let's start very quickly with last session. Last session, you guys managed to transport your loot home and arrive at Pakao Defense alongside Paya. There, you guys were allowed to take a breather before the rest of the chieftain arrived the next day. So you spent your time around town with your guide and Paya's apprentice, Safira. Safira invited the party to a get-together later that night. And so after completing your shopping in the morning, had some pedicure, made a friend in an ex-adventurer named Sable, you guys went to the party to have some good time. But you guys also heard a rumor about a protest that's going to happen the next day. Going to happen on the day of the peace talks. So Artyom, you disguise yourself as a local and try to learn more about it. But that's where you guys come upon Safira once more. One thing led to another and caused an argument to break out between Ignis and Safira. Ignis opposing the war, while Safira standing with it. In the end, Safira broke away, pulling Artyom aside and confided in him a little bit. That was when a familiar face introduced himself, Christoph Deitrich. He encouraged Safira to join in the protests in the days to come, but Artyom managed to dissuade her. Then later that night, Ignis, you scryed on Christoph, only to see Carlotta Deitrich is there as well, and performing some kind of ritual alongside Kunz. So, right now, you're all in...
Artyom also promised coffee with Safira. Sorry, not Artyom, a Flutter.
A Flutter, yes. So, right now, you guys are all in the officers' quarters in Pakao's Defense. The room is large with separate bedrooms for each of you, with a balcony that overlooks towards the Crucible. Light...
Wait, we haven't finished the scry.
That's where the scry ends.
Oh. Can I continue?
What are you continuing?
Can I continue the scry on her?
Sure.
As in cast it again?
Let me finish with my intro first.
I'm sorry.
Patience, Ignis.
Patience, young Padawan.
So, lights from the party begins to fade and night consumes the little settlement. You had just returned from said party, feeling different levels of tiredness. You're resting in your own way while Ignis is busy performing her daily messagings and scryings. That was when her eyes become wide open as the latest scrying spell fades away. What do you guys do?
I need to scry again.
Alright. So Ignis, you cast scrying once more on Carlotta, correct?
Mm-hmm. -5. C21.
Okay, you show me scrying once more, please.
Hold on.
Alright. So you try to cast the spell. And the spell fails.
What?
Target not found.
Oh, she did.
No. This is another flame.
Or maybe, okay.
That's what I think. But she did enter through like a magical door or something.
So,
okay.
Do you have the means of tracking them across dimensions?
No. Especially when I don't know that could be like a personal dimension or something.
Demiplane, personal dimension.
Yeah, that.
I see. Well, nothing to cry about.
I could ask Andrea. She was supposed to tell us if anything were to happen. Should we though? Should I ask her? Do you think she'll tell us?
I am interested to hear her excuse for not telling us already.
Okay. J5, what would you say since you're the one who brokered the deal?
Well, to be fair, we have to find out why she didn't tell us in the first place. Maybe she had a good reasoning for not telling us.
Okay, I could do it like Andrea, what's going on? Carlotta and Christoph are here.
Maybe ask them, is Ami Maloa ordered them to be here?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll use my last fourth level. Cast sending. Well, color plane. I'll send it to Andrea and I'll say, hey, what's going on? Saw Christoph and in Pacao Defense. Did Ami Maloa give orders? Any updates on your side? Anything we should know?
You hear? No, nothing yet. Just business as usual, yes.
What does that mean? She just said it's business as usual. What does that mean?
You can answer what's business
She-
as usual.
I don't know. How many more
Definitely lying. She's definitely lying. God damn it.
Yeah, Jupiter. That's what you get for trusting a Deitrich that's not Kane. Should have killed her too.
After the basilisk.
Wait. Before I tell the party the whole thing, can I make sure that no one's spying on us?
Looking
You-
around, you at what would be their schedule?
Who is they? Ooh.
You know what? At this point, you would be able to see two eyes over here.
Ooh, eyes.
What?
Okay, since dispel magic doesn't ask somebody to have to see it, can you guys do it? I'll point in that direction. Just do it like there. I'm out of spell slots unless I do a 6 and a 7.
Should I create a room or do we want to dispel it?
Create
Oh,
a room would be
is
easier.
fine.
Yeah, you dispel
Yeah.
both if you do that.
Yeah.
Rope. Spend
Okay.
10 minutes, setting up my equipment at the four corners of
Actually,
the room.
by the time you
As-
set out your
as-
equipment, it's gone.
Yeah, so like as J5 is setting up the instrument, you immediately see one of the eyes disappear, and then the other one wait for it for a bit, and then disappear as well.
Oh well, it's okay. Just a precaution. Set up our
continue,
own.
yeah. You continue setting it up, and the barrier covers your room.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could just wait. It's not like it's time sensitive or anything. But it's
Okay.
fine.
In the perspective of the ones crying, and then we were busy doing something, and then suddenly we stop and then just loiter around, not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
anything.
yeah, exactly. Sus.
I mean, I thought it's pretty obvious that one of us can detect it. Because every time I say, J5 ball, I thought it's pretty obvious. Um, I am gonna tell them what I saw in the vision, all about like what they're trying to do,
Mhm.
and it me as basically what I wrote in Discord. um, so Carlotta's up to something not good, and
Wait,
Vivian could be
refresh my
involved.
memory. Kunz is the one with Vivian, right?
Yes,
He was supposed to be dead, right?
yes. People keep bringing
Okay.
him back.
Hmm. Okay. And you say Kunz was in chains?
Yeah, he was crucified, right? Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
yeah, he was crucified, right?
Muted. Yes.
Maybe he's the Chain King.
No. But what if he is? What if he's the reincarnation of the Chain King? I don't know what to do with this. Like, what we can do is kind
Well,
of keep an eye out, but
yeah. Either way, we have to foil their plans. We cannot afford this peace talk to be not successful.
of course, yeah.
Maybe you can just take them out. It'll take them a few days for them to respawn and then to get back over here.
Mm. The thing is, Carlotta changed into a bird. I didn't know she could do that.
Now we do.
Yeah,
Wait,
but like
Carlotta is the one
a bit of a rogue.
throwing. Uh, yeah. Oh, she's not the one who's throwing potions around, right?
No,
That
that's
is
Kiara.
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 Oh, that is Kiara. Andrea is the one with the guns, right?
Yeah.
Andreas the Guns, yes.
The only spellcaster was Fritz and Keynes, then Heinz. That was it.
Oh, wait
Out of the
a
car,
minute.
out of
Wait a
Carlotta.
minute.
What?
No, 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 no. Okay,
What?
wait. Uh,
You're
Finding
freaking me
this.
out.
Did
Okay.
did you see who do you call that? Uh, what's his name again? The lead guy.
Twins.
Christoph, right?
Kunz?
Yeah.
Christoph with your eyes.
Yes. My true sight.
Not
Yeah.
not not no, not through the scrying mirror.
No. I didn't see
So you
Kristoff,
haven't.
did I? Like, on the Artyom saw Kristoff. A person.
I thought that he went in the crowd and Ignis could still see him as himself, as he like disguised himself, or am I misremembering?
I don't remember.
And
You were at the edge of the party. You were, trying, going away with Safira for a bit. She tried to cool down, and that's when you were approached. And then she just walked into the party and then get mixed into the crowd and disappears.
Yeah, yeah, we never saw it on the
Only
outside.
Artyom, yes.
okay. Okay.
But
Would
I
I
mean,
would I know will true sight work? When you don't have a direct, you
Oh,
didn't see the thing
but
directly.
but it's crying. it goes to its target, not whoever is pretending to be the target.
That is true.
Oh, that is true. Okay. Okay. Well, then Kristoff is Kristoff then.
Yeah.
But Carlotta might not be Carlotta.
No, Carlotta is Carlotta. I scried on her too.
Okay, then. Sure. That goes my theory then.
Okay.
No shapeshifters, no changelings.
Changeling.
Okay.
Okay. We know that they have something
Maybe
planned. We know it involves some sort of ritual. We know they still need someone to act it out. Now, looking at Artio. What if-
should our
Oh, yeah.
yeah, what if are you thinking what I'm thinking? Dictus?
Say it. Say
Artyom
it.
puts his hand up to his face to cover it up.
Let's have Mr. What's his name again?
A flutter.
A flutter, yeah. Be
His wet dream
the one
here.
that they're looking for. Yeah.
And how do you propose we get in contact with them?
Go back to the party?
Yeah, go back to the party. Say how, you demonstrate how you wouldn't want this peace talk to go through. Rile up the people. Gather a crowd.
Or, and this may be just my inherent hatred towards the idea, but what if we use this here flyer that I have? He's gonna once again show that flyer that Kristoff gave him before. And follow the instructions from that. Set up a meeting.
The thing is, that only happens on the day itself. Means they will want to find someone to actually do their plan before the meeting. By then it'll be a bit too late. We'll be preventing rather than being someone on the inside.
So your plan is to get approached once again.
Kinda. Basically get his attention.
Oh wait. When Kristoff was approaching
Saphira.
you were there, right? Mr. Flutter.
Tim's not gonna dignify it with a response. Subtle nod.
Maybe you should we should try to find Kristoff and say you're interested to be the man that they're looking for.
Isn't our whole goal to find Kristoff in the first place?
Yes.
So
Well,
We do
we know
that.
where he is. We know where his what do you call? We know where his
Campsite.
campsite is. It's not a problem of locating him. It's a matter of knowing what he's doing. And I can't scry on him every time.
Because our ultimate goal is to foil their plan.
Kane could pop up.
Make
That
sure-
could be a start. Scry on him and then go to where he is and then do whatever you need to do with him in front of you.
Yeah, but we need someone to go to him. And it has to be a fire genasi.
and it can't be you. I understand. I'll do it.
Yeah, it can't. It obviously can't be me. Unfortunately.
Don't worry, friend Artyom. We can all turn into spiders and hide inside your clothing article.
I would much prefer if you didn't, in fact.
I could
or
give you
maybe-
foresight too.
Because
That
this
would be
unit thing we
appreciated.
should stay close to friend Artyom in case he needs help.
Right, then you can be in my bag, not my clothes.
As in, he doesn't like having spiders near him.
I don't want either Kane nor Ignis getting curious.
What do you mean? Curious about what?
Don't worry about it. So let's execute this plan.
Okay,
So for now, your goal is to.
long rest.
All right.
Long rest and then
We have how many days until the peace talk again?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days,
Tomorrow, you
alright. Long
supposedly
rest
have
it
a
is.
meeting with the council, the
yeah.
chieftains.
Oh yeah.
It won't be the whole day. So yeah.
We don't know when though. That's the thing.
So, right now, you guys all head towards your private rooms and trying to get a good night's rest, and hopefully not encounter anything throughout the night. Now that you know the Deitrichs
We're in the
is up and
safest
running
place.
again.
We're in the
The
safest place, man. We're in the city. Come on.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happens to the cannon.
Yeah,
It's
we're
not
in
like
the-
I've ever nuked the city before or anything.
It's not like we're in the city with our enemy.
But as you go through your night,
Set an alarm. Set an alarm, T5.
unfortunately,
Have a robot
J5 did
sentry.
not set up an alarm. But yes, you do
No.
have
Because-
Besmertny.
Okay.
Let me think for a bit.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Stand up.
Trying to fill in the silence.
No, it's a standoff between us and you. Will you throw something at us, you know?
Hey, you're out of spell slots. Yeah, if you want to do something another time.
Stop it! You said it went
Speak
by
for yourself.
nicely.
Yeah. No. You wake up the next morning feeling a little bit better, but given that the area that you're in and everything, you kind of feel, very slight fatigue, but it does not disturb your long rest nonetheless. So go ahead, take your long rest. As you guys are enjoying breakfast in your rooms, you guys would hear a knock on your door. Ding, 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 ding.
Who?
And not.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, wait.
Boy, wake up!
I'm gonna open up the door. Yes. How may this unit help you?
And as the door opens, you see Saphira outside your door wearing not her kind of like battle garb, with the bandages and the monk clothing. Instead, she's wearing a semi-professional kind of clothing, slightly almost like a suit a little bit, but it has this very decorative golden patterns on the wrists, around the neckline, and also it comes down to a short skirt at the very end. She looks up to you guys. Oh, good, you're finally up. And here I thought you guys were partying too much last night. Hope the party was to your liking.
It is quite enjoyable. Thank you for hosting that.
Oh, well,
Um,
no, I did not host it. I was just sending flyers and helping out, but I don't think I can
either way,
afford that many
we-
booze.
Either way, we truly enjoyed ourselves last night. Now,
Yeah.
is
Well,
it for us to depart?
that makes one of us. Well, not yet. The chieftains will be coming in about an hour, so just finish up whatever you guys want here. Just head up to the head of the statue, and then you should be able to find a meeting room where the chieftains do their thing. Okay?
I came
Okay.
across the room, legs folded, reading a newspaper, pretending like he wasn't partying last night.
Wait. Oh, a coffee. Wait. Does she look like she's gonna get coffee?
She does have the sign above her head, yeah.
She is dolled
She look
up. Yes.
Okay.
She kind of dressed up a bit nicer, not a Just messy garb as usual. Alright, you guys need me to show the way or you guys are good?
Sorry, what time is it? What time is the meeting again? Did she say?
Uh,
In an hour.
as Ignis says that, she gonna rolls her eyes. I said in an hour.
Okay.
Oh.
Look, I was preparing my spells. Hold on, there's a lot of things to read.
Spellcasters. She says to a room of spellcasters. Again, in
Not
1
me, I
hour,
use science.
up to the head. Don't be late.
Got it.
Alright. She closes the door and then begins walking out. Presumably headed towards that coffee date.
Artyom goes back to reading his newspaper, adjusts his reading glasses. Shame she will waste an hour like that.
She will waste a what? An hour like
She will
that?
waste an hour waiting for her date.
You're not gonna go meet her?
Do I have a reason to?
Courtesy, I guess.
He's gonna like take on a armchair psychiatrist look, as like leans back, crosses his leg over the other. Do you think that would help her, considering the fact that I would be furthering a lie, an illusion?
I guess not, but I don't know. I don't know. The poor girl.
How about this? I will indulge you if you really want to. After all, you have listened to many of my ideas and you have been quite receptive towards my methods. So if this means so much to you, I will do it as a favor.
Well, I don't want you to do it as a. I guess you know what? It's fine. I understand. It's better to let her down gently. Cause she'll be a bit in a pissy mood, I suppose. But it's fine, probably.
Rub his temple for a second and say, you raise a valid point, actually. If she is in a bad mood, she will be less receptive towards our further manipulations.
Yeah. You could put it like that. Yeah.
I suppose I have to let her down gently.
To
However,
say, oh,
that's it.
you have to go tomorrow. Goodbye.
He's gonna look towards J5 for any words of wisdom.
On Deitrich?
From Ignis, I mean. Is it any better?
I've been engaged twice.
Exactly.
This would advise you to be what do you call that? To be honest and use kind words.
But not like super honest that you tell her you're actually Artyom.
So how honest do you want me to be exactly?
Not honest at
Maybe.
all. Just probably honest in the sense that this can't happen.
Maybe you can just tell her that you have to leave and that you have some matters to attend to.
Now here's a situation, if you will. Last night, she was ready to cut through the courtesies, shall we say, and skip right to the main event of the night. If I say, I'm leaving now, she might respond in kind by saying you leave in however long it takes, an hour or two, right? What do I do then?
You got some preparations that you don't have any time to spare?
I do hate lying to people. Fold his newspaper set aside.
But friend Artyom, you do have to make some preparations, right? You have some very urgent matters to attend to.
You are correct on that. I suppose we have an hour. All right, well, no time to waste.
All the best. All the best to you, friend Artyom.
As he lights up his cigarette and, his form shifts to the illusionary one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this as a favor to all of you.
All right.
Thanks.
So Artyom, you leave the room and make your way towards the Vagabond Plaza to see her and then see what is to do next. You wear the exact same clothing as last night?
I'll look more travel ready.
Ah, all right. Okay.
Coat or whatever.
Gotcha.
To sell the idea that I have to go.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I got, yeah. Just actually, I have to do.
For the rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Hey, J-Fly, do you want to follow him?
Do you want to
The cat.
spy on friend? What's his name again?
Artyom? A flutter?
A
No,
flutter?
a flutter. Yeah.
Yeah, we can be cats and just watch.
Do you really want to use a spell slot for this?
No, I guess not. Especially if we're gonna scry later. God damn it.
I mean, you
Maybe
can
we can
just
just
follow him like normal.
Yeah, we
pass
can
without
just
a trace
stay
it.
a few
Oh,
paces
okay.
behind. This they are meeting in a public area, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So
Okay, let's ask Kay to make us out to look a bit different, and then just say we're gonna get coffee like a few tables away, and then we can just listen in. Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
So, with the peace talk looming ahead, the balance of two nations the fate of two nations hangs in the balance. The illustrious, amazing Spicy Seven decides to follow their friend to their supposed date and see what's up. You guys make your way through the Vagabond Plaza, trying to find where a flutter is. You had to change your mind a little bit. At first you're thinking, I look for Artyom. Oh wait, Artyom does not look like Artyom right now. He's looking like a flutter. And it's much harder trying to find a fire genasi in a sea of fire genasi. But after a while, you would be able to see.
What do you mean? I have true sight.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so it might be popping out easier for you because the illusion kind of makes him pop out even more. Which brings us to Artyom. You make your way towards the Vagabond Plaza. Vagabond Plaza itself is where the tree nexus is, so there are like several large trees with portals on them that occasionally open to allow people to come in or out. Right in front of that nexus, they have this town square of sorts with a fountain at the center and then various tents that has been opened up by travelers to sell their stuff. You'd be able to see Saphira sitting at the edge of the fountain, kind of looking around, waiting, just trying to find where you are. And she does notice you and immediately stands up, pats her pants clean for a bit, and she gives you a wave. Flutter! You made it!
Tim will very, very quietly mutter a curse in all the languages he knows, and weave them into a single sentence as he approaches her. And then tipping a non-existing hat, and say, I have arrived. Some mild unfortunate news, but I have arrived.
Why unfortunate? What happened?
Well, I've received news from home. Unfortunately, my father has grown very ill. And, well, I am needed at the family estate.
Wait, home is in Atilaru?
He's gonna nod his head.
Oh, you have to travel right now.
Well, the doctors are saying it's not looking very well.
Right. Well,
I have to travel soon.
so I'm assuming you're not walking there. You've hired a druid already to teleport you across?
Correct. If you'll remember from yesterday's party, we've had an opportunity to meet with the amazing Spicy Seven.
Oh.
Ignis the Druid has offered to open a portal for me free of charge, if you'll believe it.
Oh.
She thinks for a bit. Yeah, I can't believe those goody two shoes just doing that for free.
I
Well-
cannot imagine an ulterior motive. They seem like an honest bunch.
I don't know. But regardless, so you're leaving when?
Say in 45 minutes.
Want to grab a quick bite?
I would love nothing more than that. He's gonna put on his best fake sad smile.
All right, so and he kind of walks around a little bit, asking you what kind of food do you prefer? What do you prefer? A flutter?
Well, I have grown rather fond of pastries after all the time spent away, but why don't you recommend something?
In that case, I gotta try this new sandwich that I've been seeing about. He walks over to one of the vendors who are toasting some buns, grilling some kind of red-colored steak. As it gets put on the grill, it starts to turn slightly brownish, but also slightly more purplish in color. But the aroma itself is very meaty. You just from the smell, you can know it's gonna be a very gamey meat. She leads across. So this one's like a new thing that they've been serving. Actually, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if you like gamey meat.
I may have grown more accustomed to rare steaks, but I'm willing to try it.
Yeah. Right. So 2 please. As she talks to the vendor. This black dragonborn gives a nod. Ayo, 2 sets. As he begins to essentially assemble a pair of buns, puts on some sauces on it, but it's not like a giant full burger, more like sliders basically, and prepares a small, a couple of sets, wraps it in some kind of leaf, and hands one of them to you and another one to Saphira.
Artyom will graciously cover the cost of both sandwiches.
I'm assuming you're paying with gold, yeah?
Yes.
Well, someone's not just smart, but also loaded.
So turn back to her and crack a smile and say, is gold really so rare here?
I mean, he takes out her coin pouch and opens it. You see like 2 pieces of gold, the rest are like coppers and silvers for the most part.
You poor thing, are you not getting paid for the work you do?
I do, but like, not much. I don't just throw gold willy-nilly. That's like a whole week's meal, I feel. Almost.
Then perhaps I have to understand just how lucky I am to have the trust fund that I do.
A trust fund? What's that?
It's a whole thing with banks. Essentially, so long as I'm a good student, I get too much money, evidently.
Oh, I guess someone can use that intelligence, I guess. I don't think I'll be able to use that kind of thing. So, right, your parents. You're heading back. Planning to come back anytime soon, or you think you're gonna stay there for a bit?
He's gonna try to serious up his face as he lies through his pearly whites and say, well, it is uncertain ultimately. I don't know how long my father will be ill for, if he will recover. If not, there are certain arrangements I need to make family estate, etc., etc., it could be a very, very long time.
Well,
All the more reason to make this special.
yeah, special slider right here. And he takes another bite. Well,
He's gonna try to follow it up with a bite of his own. Is it death incarnate in the food?
the taste itself is pretty good, very gamey, as I mentioned, but the sauces in there seem to complement that gaminess, kind of not really enhancing it, but neuters it down a little bit with a mixture of herbs and spices. So it's a very savory dish. Maybe a bit too heavy for breakfast, but well, not too bad, not too shabby. Very
Okay.
oily though. That very oily though. That's the thing.
I was expecting worse. I was mousing over my Constitution saving throw
no,
just in case.
It's actually pretty good. Just a little bit too gamey and maybe a bit too much sauce for your liking and oil. But yeah.
This is surprisingly good. Reminds me of food we used to eat back home. In a way that it's greasy, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of workouts, so like these fat stuff don't really care. Unless you're the type who kind of like watches what you eat and all that.
Very far from it, actually.
Hey.
I probably should.
You'll be
But
fine. You're
young man's metabolism or whatever.
true. So let us live our young years with hedonism and joy, I guess.
Oh, cheers to that. Let's take another bite.
Yeah.
Amazing hangover cure, by the way.
Really? I wouldn't think about that.
The grease helps break down the alcohol in your body or something like that.
Useful when you don't have a cleric around.
Or a druid.
True. Oh, can't believe you're able. Those amazing spices have just helping you just like that. People charge hundreds for those.
I'm not sure. Perhaps we misread them.
Oof. Propaganda heavy.
I don't know. Still don't like them, especially that fire genasi girl.
I may not have a degree in psychology yet for another year, but she comes off to me as someone who can't quite come across as good in her words. But there's good in there, you just cannot express it, you know?
I guess. I mean, to be fair, the group has been doing a lot of good stuff. For the most part, this peace thing is bullshit, but hey, I guess I'll trust my leaders and all that.
Sometimes we simply have to. Although the whole thing yesterday with the guy, that was weird.
Oh yeah. Random guy. I mean, I have been. She kind of like finishes the burger in one bite. But I've been listening to like this thing about people going about doing like demonstration kind of thing. It's been happening everywhere, really. But since the peace talk convoy is gonna leave here tomorrow, I'm assuming that's actually what most of the people are. Usually, and she kind of like tiptoes a little bit, try to look over the tents, try to see how far it goes, and it does stretch quite far. Perhaps maybe 300 foot filled with just tents of different shapes and sizes. Most probably all those people are just like traveling for the protests.
That concerns me slightly. Does it not concern you?
I mean, sure, it's gonna get rowdy, but like, we got chieftains here. What are they gonna do? Try to fight them? Unless if you're those asses, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Who knows? There may be bigger fish out there.
Bigger fish? Like who?
I mean, they're probably... Ass is probably fighting someone that's probably stronger than them, right? Or if not stronger, then at least compatible.
I mean, they fought a dragon. That's settled. I mean, I can't imagine what else could. I feel like they're like this, like superhero demigod things that are like so far from us. It's just so. It's What are they fighting? Other gods?
He's gonna raise his hands up and say, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Could be people. You never know there's people behind the scenes of everything you ever encounter, right? I remember when I was younger, I should say, there was a protest in the city. A big student protest, in fact. What wound up happening was that few individuals paid a few other individuals to cause a scene, to create a small fight with the guards. And before you knew it, the protest was dispersed and everybody was arrested.
Oh, really?
Because of interference. Yes.
That's a thing people do?
It's all too common. They call them agitators.
Oh. I don't know, on our end, we fight a lot, but not because like money or something, because that's kind of dumb. We just... I guess we just fight for what we believe in, and we just think those blue folks are just pieces of shit. They killed lots of our people and want to fight back.
I understand. But when you're unsure if you're not seeing something, I suppose the best thing you can do is to trust in certainties, right?
Yeah, I guess. Still trust in Pyre, even though he's not really a chieftain anymore, but...
He still has sway. He's a smart man, I understand. Smart word counts.
Okay, yeah, okay. Not smart. I would
Not
know,
smart.
I'm not smart as well. So, just saying.
It's a blessing and a curse, you know? You get to be smart, you get to feel smart, and you get to overthink everything you ever do.
Ah, that's why you know about all this stuff.
Precisely. Too many fingers and too many metaphorical pies.
Well, hope everything goes well on your end. Hope everything goes well on my end. Have a safe trip.
I trust it will. Thank you for this experience. I will cherish it forever. And, well, I suppose until we meet again. If we meet again.
Well, I'm sure we will. You're a smarty pants after all. Smarty pants usually get famous, so maybe, you know, you'll travel this way back.
Perhaps. Look me in the papers one day, a flutter. He's gonna put his hands behind his back, take a couple of steps back as like a I'm leaving now gesture.
She goes, alright. Scratches the back of her head a little bit. Kinda hesitated to do something, and then just goes, take care.
He's gonna nod his head a couple of times.
She was gonna give you a kiss.
She was, but it's weird.
And the two of them part ways.
As he leaves, he's gonna go, you look beautiful in that dress, by the way. And he's gonna quickly scramble away, or at least make it look like he's nervously scrambling away because he's too nervous to, you know,
She
do or say anything.
stops. She stops as you say that. You can't see what she looks like as you scramble away, but for the two people who are spying from a distance, yeah, you definitely see a smile and a blush as she jauntily makes her way over towards the Pakao defense once more, towards the statues, for her next duties for the day.
Tim's gonna slip through the crowd and drop his disguise.
All right. And the two of you, I'm assuming, gonna greet Artyom or gonna keep him oblivious?
No, we can't make it obvious. We still have the earring. I had half a mind to be like, Artyom, do this kind of thing. Like, but I was like, no.
Artyom doesn't have the earring.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never gave him one.
Well, we gotta make one, man.
Should be that. I thought we made one and we gave it
That's
to
why
you.
he's not an honorary member yet.
Wow.
He's not in the group chat, you know?
Yeah, he's not in a group chat yet.
Ooh, that's pretty sure we gave you one.
Well,
Maybe I lost
regardless.
it. It's not in my inventory.
Artyom, you make your way back to your room, hoping to see the rest of your party there, but they're not there. Instead, they come in from behind you. They enter the room after you, for some reason.
He's gonna turn around, lighting up a cigarette already. Where were you two?
No, nothing, nowhere.
He's gonna look towards J5, like sardonic frown on his face. As he goes, I don't lie that poorly, right?
Yeah, we were out in a cafe.
Is that so?
We.
Watching people eat.
Mhm.
Funny, this might have some breakfast as well.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
the
Have you
pastry was pretty good. A bit gamey, but that's home.
Did you enjoy it?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
He's gonna reach into his bag and pull out like a half-eaten sandwich and offer it to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your
Take this. I
leftovers.
can't stand it. Kane, take this.
Waste not, want not. Kate's not eating it. So,
Good man.
Okay.
you
You
have
were
like,
curious about how I would do things.
I mean,
It's friendly, this for you. Curiosity is a middle name.
yeah.
Don't you know what it's done to the cat?
Well, cat has 9 lives.
How many are you down to?
Looking at Frederick. Oh, I need to calculate how many.
Well-
Oh no, Frederick had never died, right? Once, just
Once.
once.
Compared to all of you, I've only died once. So
That does
Me
in
too.
fact make you a superior being, you're right.
thank you.
He says having died 0 times.
wait, no, I
Ignis
think you
just
died once, right? Artyom?
No, never.
Oh shit.
Ignis just assumes he has died because he's like older than the rest of them.
Now, this is not an invitation to kill my character, Rain, okay?
Duly noted. I mean, if you stand in the middle of a nuke, I can't really do anything now, can I?
Nah, dodge.
Dodge.
Kane, that is Kane, man. A nuclear warhead dropping in front of him. Let me just roll this deck save.
That's why you do Constitution for nukes.
It's also us. With Shieldmaster.
With the shield master, yeah.
Oh, is it Constitution as well? You can dodge.
No.
No.
Constitution is just a plus 17 for us.
Yeah. But regardless, you have about 15 minutes before your supposed meeting time. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head off towards the meeting?
I mean, 15 minutes, we should start moving, right? We don't want to be late.
Alright.
Yep.
With that, everybody, you make your way up the staircase, walking through this statue. So the Pakao defense is basically a series of tall statues on top and around some mountain range. So as you make your way up, the air kind of gets slightly colder than before. You're able to see more and more wonderful view of the line, the Pakao defense, and also the Crucible, the town that you guys were hanging about in. You make your way all the way up, and in there you can see soldiers going about their daily routine. Some of them notice you, giving you a stare. Some of them give you a happy nod, seeing these famous adventurers. You can see engineers maintaining this tower. One of them actually wielding this massive golem following him around. But you make your way all the way to the very top until you arrive in, there's only a single room. that is at the very top of the head. Outside, you see a pair of guards, but upon seeing your group, they open the door to allow you to get inside. Inside, already seated, you see several old faces, several new ones. First of all, you would see Inferno on the very far end of the table in his usual robe, sitting magnificently and greeting you guys. Ah, hello. Welcome. Come, have a seat, have a seat. Next to either side of him, you guys would be able to see Spark and Soot. The two of them sitting comfortably in there. And this room itself is, there's shelves on either end and one long table at the center. All the chairs are just very large, fancy armchair, you know, with shoulder rests and everything. So it's very comfortable for you guys to sit in. But there is also stools located at along the wall for other people to sit in the meeting as well. Now you see at the main table, you see Inferno, Spark, and Soot. But behind them, each of them, you see other people that you don't recognize. You see if I recall correctly, 2 fire genasi and 1 tiefling. You're sitting along the walls as well. Inferno, seeing you guys, come inside, have a seat.
I'll come in. Is my mom here too? Like, is she joining?
I forgot your mom's with the party. In that case, yes, she will be joining in the meeting along with you guys as well. Inferno, seeing Magma, she goes out. Magma, beautiful as ever, I see. Oh, stop it, Inferno. Magma walks over towards one of the chairs, having a seat. Assuming you guys have a seat on your own places as well.
Gonna go inside.
All right.
Find a seat. Sit down.
Inferno goes, well, thank you very much for coming here. I know this meeting was supposed to be happening much earlier, but I heard congratulations is in order.
I assume he's talking to us.
Yes, it's regarding your efforts on Mount Deragona. I heard Lady Hippoten is no more, and her body was quickly disposed of on the other side of the world.
Well, more like the next continent over, but yeah, close enough.
Well, that region over there will definitely require some aid after losing their leader. Don't worry, we will deal with it after this peace talks is over. You have my word.
Alright. Should we make introductions or?
Oh, of course. Now, of course, you know Soot and Spark. Spark gives you a tip of his hat, while Soot seems to be ignoring you, because he's the only one that's opposing this whole shebang right now.
He's still opposing. Okay.
Yeah. And behind them, you can see these other people as well. Inferno pointing. Now, over here, this one is my trusted acolyte. You can call him Torch. Torch, say hi. Greetings, everyone.
Oh, I remember for what you told before that he has primed a successor called Hell or something.
Let's go with that then. Hell it is. I forgot about that.
HEL, actually.
I'm sorry?
And it's a she, if I'm not mistaken.
We will go with that.
Damn, Ray, you really dropped the ball on this one, huh?
Dropped the ball on this one. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this is
god.
Cool.
I even
Absolutely
pinned
taking
it
this
in our
cool.
thing.
Yeah,
He said, like,
I was searching, trying to find. I don't think I've mentioned any like next in line or anything yet. All right, let's go with Torch then.
I pinned it in our chat.
All right.
Yeah, one of his acolytes, Hell, not family, and it's a female. So, yeah, that's all I know.
Duly noted. That the GM getting corrected.
Hello, I've only heard about you. Nice to put a face to the name.
She gives you a nod, and you can see her. She's not as sociable as her leader right now, as she gives you a nod and says, "A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hel."
Yes. But I assume you know about that already.
I have heard. She Inferno then.
Does she have any like look of disgust or something like that with me?
No. She's more reserved compared to the other people here. Unlike Fire Genasi, mostly wearing red. Some of them don't even bother with shirts, try to reveal as much as they can because they're proud of themselves. She, on the other hand, is much more reserved, wearing a black robe, similar symbolism to what Inferno's wearing, but Inferno's white and gold and everything, but hers is black and gold with the same symbolism, and she has twin braided hair, and it's not like fire like you guys, it's more black and red intertwined together. She sits at the corner
Ooh,
of the
that's
room.
so pretty. Okay. The sentence word, got it.
Next, Inferno turns to that one over there. You want to introduce him, Spark? Right. Everyone meet Genevieve. I'm your butler, Spark. Have you forgotten? Right! Butler. I don't know, it feels weird calling you butler, but that's what she is. Yes.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you all. Genevieve.
Do I know Genevieve before this? Have I heard of her?
History
The
check for me,
butler?
please.
Let's go. Oh, this is so bad.
Alright, so with a 14, you wouldn't know of her, no.
Okay.
You've never heard of her before, but you know, some butler have like a family line running alongside the main family, so maybe, who knows, she's like a important butler family or something. But yes, this one over here, wearing round glasses, her hair cut short, and also wearing something closer in resemblance to Atilaru fashion rather than Kailapan fashion, so with suits and everything like that. And finally over here, Sir, you want to introduce him? Very well. Everyone, this is Code. Say hi. Yeah, hey guys, I'm Code. Pleasure to meet you.
Like CODE?
Yep, CODE. Code is a purple tiefling. Younger a little bit. This one. Well, female as well. So now I realize all three of them are female now instead of one male, two girls.
Whoa, wait. Is everybody
down,
like the
stand down.
successor or what?
I'm sorry?
Like they weren't introduced as the successor or anything.
Oh, right. No, one is successor, one is a butler.
Successor, butler, and
Yeah.
Code.
Yes, Codes is my assistant on home affairs. He's been dealing with everything going on at home while I'm dealing with this outrageous war. Well, there you go. That is a cheery introduction. Well, I hope you guys get used to it, because some of these people will be accompanying us during the peace talks, which I hope you guys are ready to participate in.
Yes, of course. But do we have an agenda of some sort as to what will happen tomorrow?
We do. That is why the plan is right here. As she kind of pulls out a scroll, basically containing all the detail. He lays it out on top of the table. He takes a pair of glasses, put it on his nose over there, squints his eye a little bit as he tries to read. Alright. Now, first of all, the location of the meeting. We will be performing this peace talk in a neutral ground. It is a land in between Kailapa and also Mount Aqua, inside an abandoned ruin. The place has adequate cover, even though it is not protected or owned by any other factions. So that should be a perfect meeting ground for this peace summit. Now, the peace summit itself will be attended by 4 people from each side. Each side will be represented by 1 person. On my end, it will be me. On the other will be King Thor.
Alright, yes, okay.
We have agreed that each side will be allowed to bring 4 members as advisors and also protection. In this case, on our side...
Wait. Sorry, before we go into it, I would have checked for scrying eyes. Or are we expecting scrying eyes, actually?
Looking around upon entering the room, there is no scrying eyes over here.
Okay. I would have said it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
On our side, we will be bringing 4 people, similar to their side as well. It will be pointing to Spark, and his assistant, Genevieve. My assistant, not Torch, Hell, and of course, Pyre for physical protection.
I see. Soup is not joining.
No. And Soot kinda comes up. In case things goes awry at the back there, I'll be able to lend some assistance from the back. But don't worry, it's not like I won't be attending. That is correct. While only 5 people that will be representing the meeting itself, we will have 10 escorts that will make sure that we arrive at the location safely. That one will be amongst Pakao Defense's best soldiers. And finally, of course, we will carry the rest of our army situated 1,000 feet away from the location.
And this is they know about this, that there will be an army.
That is correct. That is all this situation that I've explained to you is the same location. It's the same situation on the other side as well.
Okay.
King Thor will be bringing 4 members of their own people. Apparently, they are members of the Kraken Guard, the right hands.
Kraken Guards. Okay. Never heard of that.
They will be escorting him to the location alongside 10 other of their best soldiers. And of course, they will have their own army situated within 1,000 feet of the location of the meeting as well. Where you come in is to be the glue that binds the two together. Do not worry, you do not have to participate in the discussion. However, we need your help to ensure the soldiers work together correctly and make sure that the meeting goes through smoothly. Any monsters, any disruption, we are hoping you can lead you can lead the 20 guards, 10 from each side, to make sure any threat is dealt with.
Okay.
I assume that is something you can do.
Yeah, of course. It's like a escort mission, right?
Precisely. All you need to do is join with us as we travel tomorrow morning. Head towards this ruin. We will discuss the terms over there, and then mission complete. We will be able to teleport back home safe and sound, and that will be it. Any questions?
What? are we prepared for any sort of disruption? I know we have 20, so the 10 escorts? 20, sorry. I'm
10
quite
from
confused.
each side.
10 from each side. So, meaning we will stay outside, right?
That's
And
correct.
Okay. How far is the abandoned ruins from from Pacao Defense?
It will be merely a 1 mile travel.
Okay. That's pretty close by. We do have to note that we've heard the remember the third party we told you about? They're here, and we've seen them cooking something up, although we don't know what it is exactly yet.
You can see all three of them start to kind of like get a little bit more serious. Spark immediately shoots a glare at you. Inferno stops leaning on his chair and leans forward a little bit. Can you elaborate on a little bit more? What are these people doing?
So there's been talks of we should tell them, right? We should tell them, right? I assume we are saying that we should tell them before this.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we should tell them that there is, some elements that try to stop that we stop.
Yeah.
My
okay.
only concern is that those elements are in the room currently.
Yeah, but there's no scrying eyes, and I have true sight. So
That's correct.
the only problem is if they're already together at this point. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Artyom will pull Ignis aside for a quick conversation. Say, do you all have assistants, successors, butlers, what have you? We need to ensure they are all who they claim they are now.
They are.
Before we leak it. Are you sure?
I mean, I'm not detecting any shape changers.
Doesn't have to be shape changer. Makeup works remarkably well. Ask Kane.
And also, Ignis, I just want to ask, if you have a true sight, you see the creature as it is, right? As it is originally. You cannot see its disguise, right?
Yeah.
But you can see
So
kind of like
how would
you can see through the illusion, so like you can still see the faded illusion of how it is. If I recall correctly.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I detect visual illusion and I perceive. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
It's just we don't know their alignments. We don't know where they stand.
That's true.
Yeah.
That,
But I assume everybody in this one I turn to the people in the room. I'll assume everybody in this room has the common goal as to having this peace talk going on smoothly and without further casualties. If not, then I guess you would say it out loud, but anyway, I just want to make sure that because the other party does not know that we know yet. We don't want to ruin things as of now. So, if there are any concerns as to information would leak, and I look at the heads of the council, then please say it before I talk about it more.
nothing?
Nothing? Okay.
Alright.
No, I'm asking. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know, it's your party, man. I don't think there's anything.
no, I'm putting it to the room, to the people in the room. I'm asking if there's anyone that, don't have this common goal of letting the peace talk run smoothly and no further casualties. If
Oh,
there
you're
is,
talking to the room now. Okay.
yeah.
Don't just suddenly switch, man. I don't know.
I just said I'm head to the heads of the council.
Yeah, I thought you were just glancing at them. Okay, now you're talking to them. All right. And
Yeah,
they
I'm
all look at
address-
each other. No, I don't think there is anything. Spark? As long as they give me the person who's to blame, then I'll be fine. Suit. Well, I don't agree to the way we're doing this, but it is better for the council to show a united front. So yes.
All right. So, um, so this war was brought forth. It was started by a third party from a city called Mach, a city of undead, and we've also established that the head of the city, Amimaloa, is a lich that is channeling the death into creating a big spell for their own sake. Um, so some of the city's main generals is what they like to call it. It's called the Deitrichs, and they are the ones who have been orchestrating all this. We have rendered one of them, two of them actually, kind of, how you say, paralyzed, incapacitated, one more permanent than the other, but there are still two of the main force. They are orchestrating these demonstrations, and while word on the street is that it's currently it's just some normal demonstration as far as normal fire genasi goes, but based on these two, from what we've seen from the scribes that we've done, they are cooking up something bigger than just a demonstration. They're looking for the main act for this, a fire genasi to be the face. They had the shape changer, but that's the one that we've rendered basically useless, petrified, paralyzed.
Before she says petrified, I think Artyom will just shove her to break her out of it.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't say the word.
Petrified, I'll just say paralyzed. So, I mean, there's no eyes, right? As I'm saying
No
this.
eyes, no eyes, no.
Okay. Paralyzed. So, that's why they're a bit of a disadvantage as of now. But they are cooking something up, and the problem is that we couldn't further look at them because they have some sort of like magic mansion, like their own demiplane where scrying eyes can't go in. So I don't know exactly what they're trying to do.
Now, he kind of ponders for a bit. Then Spark pipes up. Maybe you've been in the boonies for too long, but you do know people are not happy with this decision, right? Like, the protest is not just over here. So, the news about this protest going on everywhere, but how it's normal, it is. Well, unless, of course, this suspicious cabal that you're speaking of is able to communicate with various villages and towns at once. It's a different story. But these riots are true. But that does not mean what they're doing is entirely nothing. If what you're saying is true, perhaps we should not have a... Perhaps we should change the schedule. To ensure the delegation arrives at the location for the meeting, perhaps we should move tonight. By changing the time, we not only avoid the demonstration, we also are able to leave without much trouble. The only problem is we won't have an army by the time we reach the location. The army will have to leave in the morning as per scheduled. Otherwise, our cover would be easily blown. Trying to move hundreds of men would be impossible to do stealthily. But if it's just 15 of us, that is something we can do.
Who said that? Who said that?
Inferno.
Inferno.
Inferno. Okay. My God.
Why?
I'm sussing everybody.
Everyone will chime in. Historically, last-minute changes like these do not go very well.
Then what would you recommend?
Going to give a half-hearted shrug. I'm not saying what you should do. I'm warning you of what you're planning to do.
Understandable. Well, I do agree, but if we are working against such small forces, perhaps you are correct. We're working with small forces, they will be agile, easy to change their methods. Perhaps the best that we can do right now is to stick as is and focus on bulking up our defenses for the travel tomorrow.
And also, since we have a day, this unit proposed that we try to apprehend these the ringleaders. We know how they look like. We know who they are.
Very well.
And
I think that is a good plan. But what do you have in mind, Mr. J5? Do you have an idea where they are right now? An idea of how to capture them?
We do know that they are still recruiting people to their cause, preferably a fire genasi, and the young and more impressionable ones. But we do not know their whole plan. But if they are trying to recruit people, they must be camping around here, going in and out of cities, talking to people, trying to persuade people to join their cause.
Very well. If you can give description of these people, then I will have the soldiers be on guard of looking anyone with a suspicious appearance as you describe.
Okay. I'm gonna describe what Christoph looked. Oh no! I'm not gonna describe. We're manga artists. I'm gonna draw for them.
Oh no.
I do.
I'm gonna draw how
Can you
Christoph
make-
looks like and how Carlota looks like.
Can you make double copies of that so that I can save them for my scrying, please? I need these portraits.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I can make a lot.
So you
Also, I just realized something.
Yeah.
We do know that I will tell them this is, and I'll say, so one of the things that we've seen was that one of them are working with someone that we have fought before, and this person was involved in what would have been the contra reaction bombing in Contacol that we managed to thwart. I am worried that that could be one of the tactics that they come up with.
I have heard of that. I thought that person is dead.
He was. The problem is the leader, quote unquote, of that group leads a cult of undying people, as in you kill her and she just comes back again and again. So this is we don't know if she was involved directly, but she was. I think we just saw her back in Healani, I think. I didn't think much of it because after after the um after the incident in Kontako, we've seen her cropping up a few times, but it's never anything dangerous, so we didn't think much of it at the time. But now that we've seen this, it might be a problem.
Then any item bring towards the summit must be screened as well. We need to make sure that anything suspicious, anything that we bring, even us, and he looks at the people in the room right now. Everything that we bring must not have any possibility that it could be turned into a dangerous weapon. Oh, I think Aina is shouting at me from the other room. Yep, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Nope, I can't hear you at all, Aina.
Can you hear her now?
Now we can hear you. Go back.
Why? What happened?
I think she disconnected for a bit. Yeah.
Internet farted. Where was I? I was saying something. What did you guys do that last heard?
Nothing?
What?
Call of the Undead. The leader is is unkillable. She get resurrected again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about the blue rose thingy, so.
I was also saying that we saw her back in Healani. But we didn't think much of it because her group also popped up from time to time. But ever since Kontako, nothing bad ever came out of it. But now it might be a problem.
Alright.
But we don't know exactly.
And this group is a part of those people that you say works at the city of undead as before.
Not that we know of, but it could be that they're joining forces because they're kind of similar, but I'm not sure. We haven't, because they follow something called the Chain King instead of Amimaloa, and Amimaloa does not worship anyone.
The Chain King.
Yes, the Chain King cult.
I'm sorry, you talk about the Chained King. That is some esoteric being you're talking about right there. Soot kind of pipes up.
What? Esoteric?
I mean, it just has not been talking about for a long time. Some old lich from the Age of Arcanum. So you're saying they have connection to this as well?
Possibly.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, there are quite a few people that are trying to thwart this peace talks, and not just the other side. I am worried they'll repeat of the first one. And they also can shapeshift, so I don't know if the picture would help, but yeah.
We'll do the best we can. For now, just give us a list of people that we need to be wary of. I will distribute the flyers. We make sure the soldiers can keep an eye on those people. And we can make sure any items brought to the meeting tomorrow needs to be screened and approved by members within this room.
Alright. Just don't mix magic with dust. Another reminder for everyone involved. For the soldiers, I mean.
Everybody nods. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know you guys know, but we can't afford to not be safe.
I understand. Do not have to worry, Missing. Very well. Any other things anyone wish to add? No?
No.
Very well. To repeat, I will be representing Kailapa in this discussion. King Thor will be on the other side. Members of the Kraken Guard right hand will be over there representing on their end as advisors and protection. On our side, it will be the Chieftain Spark, your assistant Genevieve, my what do you call it? My acolyte, Hell, and also our big burly pyre. We will gather tomorrow, 6 o'clock sharp. Make sure to get a good night's sleep. We will gather, perform the screenings, and make sure any issues are dealt with beforehand. Understand?
Alright, understand.
Very well. For now, how do you find Pacao Defense so far? It is a beautiful place, yes?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Uh,
A lot of tents.
I myself like to try the lava bath over here. They have they have a little bit extra compared to other places. Thinking to go there after this. Have you tried?
Yeah, we did. We went last night.
At this point, you see Soot and Spark roll their eyes and begin standing up to walk out. The assistants begin to bow a little bit as they walk out as well, leaving only Inferno and Hell.
That's where we before they leave, because that's also where we heard the talks of all the demonstration and whatnot. So.
Yes, I have heard that. Tomorrow will not be an uneventful day for sure. We'll just have to deal with it. We have enough soldiers. We have good eyes, pointing at you guys. Hopefully tomorrow will go well.
Yep. It is open.
If anything happens, avenge us. Eh?
Yeah. Of course.
Assemble.
Yes. So, what will you do after this?
What will we do after this? I am actually not sure. We haven't had downtime in a while. We're gonna do some more investigating, see what we can find with all this.
Oh, I don't mean later today. I mean after this, the peace summit. I'm sure this is merely a side objective for you.
Well, we got to deal with the Emperor one way or another. They've been.
I do not envy your
including-
enemies, Miss Ignis.
No, I do not want my enemies either. But I think it has to be dealt with. They've been encroaching, intimidating our allies, and that's not good. So, which is probably why they're probably also another force at play in thwarting this peace talk, but I have no idea if that's true or not. It is a very far-reaching theory, but yeah.
Well,
The dragons actually side with the Empire, so that's fun.
oh dear. Well, I'm sure Pyre will be very happy to hear that. He was very happy regarding your expedition. 2 dragons I had.
Yeah, it could have been more, but they had to escape. Somebody opened a portal, and it was definitely from the Empire side. So,
Inferno shakes his head for a bit. You have danger ahead.
yeah.
May the internal fire guide you, young.
Thank you.
Well, he stands up. My appointment is in a little bit soon. Feel free to use the room. It is protected against crying and all those sorts, so let me know if you need anything. Okay?
No wonder. I've been looking around for eyes, but I didn't see one.
You didn't think we'd have a meeting inside an unprotected room.
No.
Exactly. Now he stands up and begins walking out. Let me know if you need anything. If nothing else, tomorrow, 6 a.m. over here.
Alright. 6 a.m. Got it. Won't be late.
And he goes off. Hal kind of stands up and follows close behind, gives you guys a nod, and then sheepishly walk out of the room, leaving you guys in the room by yourselves. Is there anything you guys want to do, or do you guys just want to wait for the coming day?
Investigation time.
Investigation time. Yes. Hey, we got the pictures and whatnot. So
That is great.
I'm gonna keep Carlotta and Kristoff's pictures in my bag, just so I have it when I want to scry on them.
All right. Keep the picture in your bag.
See, I have Ash's picture, which is not worthy anymore because she's dead.
I mean, you can hang that picture on your wall as a reminder to your friend.
I'm just gonna make a whole an item called enemy pictures.
All right. What else? What do guys? What do?
What do we find Christoph, right? You're gonna let him recruit a flutter?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
By scrying, of course.
I wonder if scrying is the most cast spell of this campaign. Probably is, right?
Information.
No, I think it's
Mucho importante.
I guess maybe shield. Because we use it
That's
every
just
turn.
you, I feel. I don't think anybody else uses shield.
J5 sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so now I have -7. Wait, we get out of the room first so we can scry.
All right. So you go outside.
Wait, should I Kristoff, right? You want Kristoff, not Carlotta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scrying. Yeah, I go outside and I find a better room to do this in.
Gotta find better reception.
You walk outside and you scry on Kristoff. Let me roll for it. Minus how much now?
7.
We do have some of his belongings, right?
What do we have? What do you have?
I got a sword.
Oh, you guys sword. Yeah, give it to me.
Here, I don't know if...
Oh, okay. Then we have possession. So that's a 9. -9.
I'll put it in the
-9.
party inventory.
God damn.
Yeah.
Alright. As you successfully scry on him, your mirror turns transparent on the other side. You would be able to see Kristoff walking among the tents outside of near the Vagabond Plaza. You see him walking around, observing the area, occasionally stopping to some people, asking them if they are participating in tomorrow's demonstration. Majority of the people here says yes, and after a couple of minutes doing so, he looks around satisfied, and then he pulls out a stone. You don't hear anything as the stone glows for a moment and then recedes back and lands back on his palm.
What's that? I will talk about it. I mean,
Yeah.
Just so we'll know. I mean,
He pockets the stone, And then he continues walking off towards outside of town once more, in the direction of where you had the party last night. And that, at that point, is where the spell fails. AJ.
So, where the party was last night, that's where he is now.
That's right.
I'll tell that to our team.
Alright. Suppose it's all up to me now. You're coming along just like last time, right?
Yeah.
Do you have ways of disguising yourselves as well?
We can turn into animals.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay, let's do that then. Do you need foresight?
I cannot refuse such a boon.
Okay, I'll give you foresight. A foresight, and I'll just tickle you for a minute.
What?
Because the material is a feather. Well, technically, I don't care about material, but I will use it just to be funny. You have to
Patyon
withstand
tries
for a
to be
minute.
stoic as like being like around his nose, small little feather.
Constitution saving throw.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I think I can't handle that.
We'll see. Ignis of DC.
Oh, but do I roll?
Oh, never mind. 31. No, against your spellcasting
fine.
DC then.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you managed to hold
Remain
on.
stoic, a small tear in the corner of his eye.
As the spell is successfully cast, and you begin to see kind of like doubles in your vision, allowing you to see slightly into the future as well as right now.
And
J5, don't stand there.
As-
Point off before
and
walking
I
in
mean,
the direction.
yeah, immediately a vase just falls down right where J5 was.
I suppose it works. Perfect.
J5 doesn't seem to care that a vase is broken next to it.
He's even more stoic. He's one-upping me.
God damn it. Every time.
But well, let's go. Out of sheer practicality, I should probably not take on the same disguise again.
But if you do use the same disguise, then he would kind of know. I mean, he has established a connection with you, and it's much easier. But I don't know which one is
You
better.
are correct, but imagine a scenario in which we come across a familiar face.
That's true. Also, I made this. Hehe.
What did you make?
What
Oh,
did you make?
I made this in my inventory.
God.
Sky paraphernalia.
So we know, hey, one is just picture, one is possessions. If we have this as negative, blah blah blah.
Good news.
Huh?
I posted a screenshot of above. I have Kristoff's sword, Andrea's armas, and Kalada's daggers. You can
Oh,
add that.
I didn't.
Oh, you already
put
did.
it.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't put in Andrea's armas. I should have done that. Okay.
Body
Okay,
parts.
When I just loogie.
Hey, you got it for me. Oh no, it was J5.
The handshake, very quickly, right?
Yeah, it was yucky.
Oh my god. Let's see if I
So
have
dried
anything
right now.
in my curio pouch. I got Moneda's bag.
Hey,
Gain!
hey,
Games
just in
back.
time. Our subterfuge.
Hi.
Well,
Did someone ask for a rogue?
I have arrived, finally.
all right.
Welcome.
Hey,
Made
J5
my way out of the
here.
back room.
J5, welcome back, J5.
Did
Yeah,
he
I'm
leave?
back.
No.
He didn't answer us when we talked to him.
Yeah.
So, you guys right
So?
now had just finished your briefing with the chieftains. The plan will go on as usual, even though you have several figures that may be threatening the peace talks tomorrow. So the plan is for you guys to meet up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to do some screening, make sure you are who you are, before moving on to, marching towards the location of the peace talks. In the meantime, the party now decides to go and find Christoph to see if you can extract a little bit more information and stop him from doing anything else. So Artyom has been chosen for now to become the person to go and approach Christoph. Well, so what are you guys doing? How are you guys doing this?
I think the disguise mistake is not too dissimilar from the old one. Because like Christoph saw me once at night for like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if he can like quote unquote recognize me while not actually being the same person, that'd be, I think, ideal. So same archetype, I suppose.
All
with
right.
glasses and short hair and whatever else.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's actually a handy drawing, right?
Oh yeah, you just change it a little bit from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Copyright-free version of the previous game.
Just take off the glasses so no one will know you.
Well, I
Oh
want
my
to be
God.
recognized. That's the thing.
Oh
Is
yeah.
it copyright free?
Yeah. Just
There's
change it a
a-
little bit.
The one
See
that
this guy?
DM just posted. Yeah, this one. That's our
Hey man, let me copy your homework.
Literally, yeah.
Fun. We are gonna follow Artyom in a disguise. What do you guys want to be? Do you want to be spiders or what's a small one? What's a tiny
Ants.
one?
Worms.
Ants. Worms.
Ants. Lice. That's the one that was.
You might want to
Ants are pretty small.
be careful about movement speed as well, because if I recall correctly, ants has like 10-foot movement speed or something.
Then we're gonna be
Really?
clinging onto Artyom.
Oh right, you're gonna be clinging on
I
top of
mean-
it.
Yeah.
In your hair.
Tiny doesn't have a lot of.
What about
movement
lice
speed,
then in his
though.
hair?
Lice? Yes.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
his
not. Just be
Come on.
spiders inside a bag, okay?
Spiders inside the bag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as
there is an
previously
item of-
mentioned, don't get curious, don't start exploring, stay within the bag, please.
Wait. There is an item
Aw.
in D&D called Bag of Spiders, right?
Oh my god. What?
I think so.
What the
I
fuck?
think so.
That's horrifying.
Hey.
Do you just throw it
Yeah,
at your
there is.
enemies and run? You throw it
Yeah,
and
you
run.
can just-
We can
That could be
the
your
Bag of
your
Spiders.
thing. You could be the creepy. That could be your persona. You know, like a creepy guy. With a
All
with a
about
bag of spiders.
spiders. Oh,
Yeah.
my catchphrase, do you want to see
I
my
will-
spiders?
I reckon failure.
Right.
Yeah. If all else goes bad, we just go into the spider and into the bag, and Artyom can just throw us. You know.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll do animal shapes and turn all of us into
Spiders.
spider,
Gotcha.
except for Artyom, obviously.
Alright. So all of you are transformed into spiders, small enough that could fit inside his bag and look around comfortably without being blown by the wind. Artyom, once you are ready, you take out your cigarette, smoke it up a little bit, and change into the appearance of a similar person, like a flutter, but maybe change the skin color a little bit, make the hair a little bit more vibrant as you guys make your way out towards the edge of town where the party was held last time, in hopes to see Christoph. And see him you did. By the time you guys approach the location of the meeting. You can see Christoph is talking to several more fire genasi, and he had just finished conversation with one of them as that person walks away with a flyer in his hand and kind of a thinking face, considering on what to do next. Still looking satisfied at his work, he turns around to see if there is anyone else that he can talk to. That's when he notices you guys as well. Look seemingly like a new face. He begins to make over towards you guys. Evening, new traveler. Yeah, afternoon. Afternoon. Right.
Artyom will pretend like he wasn't totally looking for the guy everywhere he went. And go, yeah. Totally new here. What's up? Are you trying to sell me something?
No. Yes, wondering if you're here for the event tomorrow. Demonstration.
Oh yeah, I heard the protests. They're like all the craze here. What's up with that?
You didn't know. The chieftains are planning to put an end to the war against the water genasis.
Why would they want to do that?
Exactly. That's why we're planning to show our stance against them. We're meeting up tomorrow around 8. You're up for it?
Morning or evening? Just
Morning.
so we're clear. Morning.
They should be leaving around that time. So wanna show our faces there. Show how many people really are against this kind of action.
You know, usually I don't wake up that early, but that actually sounds fun. I think I'll come.
All right.
And you know, every demonstration has a chance to grow into some violence, right?
Well, we'll try to keep it civil, but you know, can't promise anything bad won't happen. Here, take this.
All I'm saying is it'd be a good opportunity, and he takes whatever he's been given. It's a good opportunity to, you know, test out my new skills. I've been kind of practicing with a sword. I've been told I'm pretty good.
Deception check?
Artyom is not good with a sword. Are you serious?
No. More about like, you know, you're trying to bait him right now, right? For a certain thing.
Correct. You know what? I'll flash that.
All right.
Just in case.
Hey, if you're really interested in showing what you can do, you might want to go ahead a little bit earlier, maybe around 7 or something. That's where the more dedicated person. We're grouping up and see what we can do to stop this thing from happening.
Gonna nod his head several times and say, "So I'm in like the inner circle."
Somewhat, yeah.
Cool, yeah. So throw up like a peace sign or something. Let the kids do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll show up at like 6:30 or something just in case.
Hey, appreciate the dedication, man.
Hey man, it's all for the independence, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You'll show those bastards what we actually think.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll sharpen my sword. I'm so excited.
Calm down. We don't want to suddenly be arrested for no reason.
Oh no, of course I won't. You know, do anything out in public. I'm more of a subterfuge kind of guy, you know.
Exactly. At this point, a pair of guards begin walking over towards you guys. Hey, hold on a moment. The guards begin walking over in your direction. Yes, gentlemen.
He'll front, you know, he'll stick his chest up, look towards the guards.
What can I do for you today, gentlemen? One moment. We got some officials here. Wanted to see you.
Ooh.
Me? Well, lead the way. I get the chance to talk like this, it wouldn't be too bad, eh? Talking to you, Artyom?
Yes.
I'm a little confused as to what's going on out of game.
A pair of guards just suddenly approaches you.
And they want to talk to Christoph?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you remember
Christoph is being yeah,
you guys
being
gave the
apprehended.
picture. So
Right. Okay.
follow him. Follow
Can I
him.
come with? I mean, we're friends. I point towards Christoph.
The guards gonna look at each other. Persuasion check. Please, Artio.
Advantage.
Sure. Come on. This way. As the guard brings you over through the streets, trying to get closer and closer towards the defense. But before you could get like 10 foot away, Christoph, shoot! 1 second, let me grab my bag. Christoph kind of runs over into an alleyway real quick.
You'll probably follow him.
The guards
no.
will follow along as well. Hey, hold on, wait, you
They
don't
know
need your
he
bag.
also
We're
has-
gonna come. As he says, we're
He
gonna
also has
come.
back to spiders.
I'm sorry?
He also
Sorry,
has a
I said he.
Okay. As the two guards runs after Christoph as he runs into the alleyway, you 1 second. You see him holding his hand on both of their faces,
Oh.
and he says, "Disappear." As both of them disappear from the location.
Oh my god.
Oh, what was that? What did he do? He can do magic too?
I'll
What
put
is
his
it?
hand on his chin, stroking it for a second. Did you banish them
Oh
just
my
now?
god.
Just for a moment. Looks like my cover is blown.
Yep, alright, we'll split, alright? I'll see you tomorrow then.
Alright, take care.
You too.
You're good, kid. As he runs off.
He's gonna go, thanks, Dad. Bye. And then run off.
My
Oh
god.
my god.
And then
Yeah,
once
yeah.
within safe distance, gonna disappear into a crowd, drop the illusion, shake it off, and by it I mean the spiders,
Uh-huh.
and, you know, politely say, okay, present yourselves.
Can I see if there's anything looking at us if he's actually gone? Or
Uh,
I peek out of the bag and I see it.
Yes, you see two eyes again.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, they do. Artio.
Do they?
Shit.
No, but it's on who?
J5.
J5?
Duh.
J5. So they've been trying with J5, they've been seeing me. They've been
It's
seeing
always
me,
good.
right? And then
No,
drop the
they scry J5 and they'll see B flutter.
J4.
beef.
Again.
B flutter will be a bit
So they
blurred,
think that
but like they'll know they're looking at a spider in B flutter's bag. That's about it.
I was gonna say they look at B Flutter and they think it's J5 in disguise. So they go to B Flutter and they start talking to him like J5.
So does Ignis see that in her spider form or without
In her
the
spider.
form?
Ooh, that is correct.
I mean, I do retain my.
You retain your intelligence, but animal shapes the one that you retain your feats. Sorry, beast. The druid ability is the one that you maintain your feats. The spell does not maintain your feats.
Aw, really?
If I recall correctly.
Doesn't say so.
Because you only read the part where the exception is you retain your mental ability scores.
Yeah, isn't it mental?
Mental
Psych-
ability scores. It's not other stuff.
I guess. Ugh. Can my
But
head
she wouldn't.
be-
So I'll say
Mhm.
while she's in the spider form, she wouldn't be able to see what the hell's going on. But as she,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
with the benefit of hindsight, kind of things. It's too
But
late to
before
walk back.
we
I
do-
mean,
The thing is, like, I mean, I assume I would know before we go. But if I don't see it before we go, it could happen while we're changed.
No, you did not see it before you go.
Yeah.
Before you go,
So
it would be around lunchtime. Then you would be able to see what at that time. It
Because we, the players,
yeah.
have certain limitations that our
fair.
characters do not, such as intelligence score of more than 8.
That's fair.
Could we, for a fate point, say that him doesn't drop his illusion, and instead maybe they thought of this possibility,
I'll say
and
sure.
so the
Spend the fate.
spiders could,
Yeah,
disembark at some point?
Your characters are smarter that you're smarter than you, so he would know that okay, if you do this, if someone's seeing you, you would notice. So instead, after the meeting with Christoph, you guys stop for a bit. You wanted to do that. That's what in your head, but then you recall about
Foresight.
many eyes that may be looking at you right now. So as the spider are crawling out, running along your feet there, Artyom, you stop them, scoop them back into your bag, and what do you do?
ew.
Oh, wait. And since we're using fate point, why don't we set up what do you call that, a plan that when after you meet with what do you call that, Christoph, you're meeting with Christoph, Artyom can just walk past our home.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And then
okay,
they
okay,
disembark
okay.
there. and
So
just run
you
off.
so
And
you
because-
already
because-
have a plan in place rather than it's an improvised
Yeah,
thing.
because I still have the dome set up
In
near
your
our
room.
home, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So as you do so,
Just-
what do you call the Artyom as B Flutter after meeting with Christoph, seeing him vanish two people, you immediately make yourself scarce and begin to make your way towards the castle once more. And when you are at the defense, you just stop for a bit near some bushes, allowing the spiders to crawl out. And then you walk off your merry way. And at that point, you spend some time a little bit more outside while the party crawl back into your room and then return to your original form. After a few minutes, Artyom will return into his original form as well, ready for the discussion. So, what do?
Indeed, what do? Okay, so once we're all gathered up, let's talk planning then.
Yeah.
We've never really
so
learned who has been scrying on us this whole time, right?
No.
We've had ideas, but no answers.
That's correct.
Could be anyone really. It's the hard part.
Well,
Did we have any theories as to why it was J5 specifically they latch onto?
Because he has the lowest wisdom. That's yeah.
Okay.
while that is true now, we have the Soul of Artifice now. Our wisdom saves are +8 or something. No longer the lowest.
I don't know.
Really?
It has proficiency. Ignis has proficiency.
Okay, so like how much does J5 have? Let me...
J5 is +7.
Okay, I got +8.
And the two of them has more than +10.
I see.
Yep. I would assume scrying is not mind altering effect, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Because I looked through my items, I actually have advantage on my wisdom
I see, I
save
see.
that alters my mind.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. So,
Okay.
I guess do
Yeah.
we need to split up into two teams? Do we need to split up into like two groups? One to go to the peace talks, the other to meet up with Christoph and his group?
peace talk is
And, like,
tomorrow.
you know-
Oh, okay. I see. I get what you're trying to say. That could work.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, our team will go. He should probably take one or two of us with him as backup, just in case. And then Ignis obviously needs to go to the peace.
That could work. That could work. That could work.
The only issue now is that whoever is crying knows that our group knows about the secret meeting at 7. Because they have seen you witness it. Meaning they might be more cautious, they might cancel it altogether.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just got dumped out.
All good.
But what this unit can't put a finger on is why they want a lot of people to come to the protest. They are trying to gather people for something.
Okay.
Could very
Perhaps they're
well
hoping to
be
incite some sort of riot.
either that or a mass casualty event.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
what
And then-
that is what worries this unit, because knowing the Deitrichs, they are not going to orchestrate something that is so mild, such as a riot.
Yeah. Just too.
So kill a bunch of people and pin it on one side.
Or kill a bunch of people and complete that solar requirement they have been going for.
They still need a lot of people to do that.
Do we have a number?
Remember about 10,000, 100,000? I can't remember.
Let me check my notes. Disaster. Black Crown down deals with the bishop. Oh. Return to Mark. That's it. Yeah, so they require about 1,000 plus remaining.
No, 1,000 plus.
1,000 plus. I mean, that's gonna be more than 1,000
Their number
at the protest.
their number totals up to this. The one we see.
998,727.
No.
And they need 1 million. 1 million, that was it.
Well, there will certainly be more than 1,000 people at the protests. Perhaps they don't care about the summit.
That was the last thing. That was a few months ago. If the war has been ongoing, the numbers could have easily been more.
Right.
Right. So we should probably allocate more people to go with our team then to try and protect whatever plans they have. Well, I mean, like, not protect the plans, but protect the people from the plans.
Mhm.
Well,
Ignis, have you communicated?
That's the thing. Okay? They wanted to stop the peace talk, right? Assuming that they wanted to stop the peace talks. Let's see. First, they can either do a framework, right? A frame job. They kill.
Yeah.
They do a mass killing here, and then frame it onto the water genesis. Or they can
But
just.
are all the people?
But
Or
they wouldn't
alternatively,
want
they
to
can just
fire
kill.
Janowski if that's the case.
No, they want a lot of fire genasi to congregate at one point and do something to kill all of them, and then blame it onto the water genesis.
That could be. That could be that too.
Or what they can do is kill off the head of states, the leaders, because all of the leaders are going to be
Marching out.
at one place, and they're going to be easy targets.
Oh, that's true. That's not good.
Right, but I think they know that. I think they know that coming in here. They probably are coming in here expecting, at the very least, the other side to have some sort of plan or assassination attempt, or one of the protesters to get violent. I think what's more important is for us to focus on the crowd Because regardless of what they're trying to do, whether or not they want to frame or whether or not they just want to do mass casualty to hit that 100,000 that they need, we need to do what we
Well,
can to stop that happening.
Here's what is more worrisome, friend Kane, is that they have been in contact with Mr. Coons that we know we know for a fact that knows how to create a blue rose bomb.
Right.
So they don't need to be, it might not be a traditional assassination attempt. They just need people to gather there, and then they can detonate it remotely.
So should we start looking for it? Looking for something?
Maybe what we can do is try to disperse the crowd.
Well, we could try to come up with something to make it unpalatable for the crowd to be in one area. I think perhaps what if we do something along the lines of make the area unsavory for a lot of people, make them split up and avoid it and have to congregate in separate areas. So we could do that by either doing maybe a giant... What?
What do you call that? What information do we have on the flyer?
The flyer is just
Misinformation.
basically come to the location where come to the base of the defense. Bring bring tools. We will demonstrate against the decisions of our leaders. It's 8 a.m. and then the date. It's just a generic kind of like flyer, nothing specific.
And the leaders are gonna depart at
8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. What can we
Either
do so
change the
that
time.
people?
That's why who was it? Inferno suggested to change the time.
Yeah, well,
Inferno.
to protect
Or we
the
could also
leaders,
change...
to protect the leaders, we can have the leaders to depart a little bit earlier, right? But if they are planning to detonate the whole area, then we still need to protect the people, the crowd.
Right, is there a way we could try to disperse the information for the crowd? Maybe have some people show up at different times or go to different locations, like last minute change due to the security. There's an information breach. They know we're going into this area, so we're changing targets.
Yeah, maybe we can do that.
It may not get to,
We can have people.
it may not get to everyone, but maybe we'll have the people.
Maybe we can try to replicate their flyers. Change the location, the venue, or time, or both, and then have a bunch of us disguised as Christoph and hand them out to people.
Oh,
Right.
We need steaming for that. Like that's a good idea. But to disguise all of this, basically disguise self, but I'm on Mars. Wait, I wouldn't know that.
Do I look close? Do I look close enough to Christoph to maybe just try to disguise myself normally?
To look like Christoph?
Yeah, we're family. Do I have... Well, actually, we're not technically blood related.
I mean, you might be able to put some beard on it a little bit, It's possible. It's possible.
Just to save y'all a spell slot if you need to. Another thing we could do to try and discourage people, and we would actually do this sometimes on hikes if we want a crowd to avoid an entryway we were planning. We would make it unpalatable to be in that area. So, for instance, we may upturn a cart of manure or open up a sewage system to make the area basically so disgusting that no one wants to be near it.
Oh, there's an idea.
So I don't know if there's a possible way to do that, but that may discourage some people from getting close, at the very least. Because some people may want to do something, but not at the risk of their own health or comfort.
Yeah.
Or hey, if they're a bunch of fire genasi, maybe we'll just set up a fountain.
Mandatory showers for all rioters.
Make it rain that day.
Yeah, make it rain.
I could make it rain that day.
Look at Ignis.
And I know how many people would stay out just so they don't have to be in the rain.
Yep.
So
well,
we
let's
could do that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do as much of that as
Yeah, let's have one of us to distribute the fake flyers, and Ignis can make it rain next morning, and we can also have a talk with Inferno so that the leaders can depart a little bit earlier.
Yeah, that's called OPSEC,
because-
baby. Change the dates last minute.
Just depart a little bit early. The summit is going to happen at the same time, right? Same location, the same time. It's just that the fire genesis are going to arrive a little bit earlier. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you guys going to distribute this information?
Make a fake flyer. I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna try to copy the flyer that Artyom got, then change the information on it.
All right.
We can animate objects to make like a bunch of them.
Oh, okay, all right. Go ahead. Roll me. Since you're casting spells to do this, go ahead. Roll me your intelligence checks, please. See how well you make these flyers.
Oh, before I say that, I should say I don't think I have animate objects. I think that was J5's thing.
J5, you have it. Prepared.
objects.
Most importantly.
I don't have it prepared. No.
Tiny servant.
Yeah, we can do that, right?
One.
I mean, I
No,
also
it's not
have
a concentration. You can make multiples using multiple spell slots.
Really? Tiny servant.
It's not a concentration. It lasts for 8 hours. Tiny servant.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, let me put it up.
Yeah, I see it.
So it's not a concentration. It lasts for 8 hours.
Damn. All right. Then
And you can
you just have a bunch of
do
servants
multiple of
making it. All right. Okay. So how many servants are you summoning? I'll reduce the. I'll just multiply the amount of flyer you make. So 3 tiny servants.
So if you use the first level spell slot, you can have 6.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me see. Oh yeah.
Because you create 2 additional for every one. Oh, you get 2 additional for every slot.
above level 3.
Wait, 2 for each
Yeah.
slot.
Yeah, so 5th level you can get or 5.
5.
1 5th level can create 5. Yeah. What?
Okay, let's do. Okay, 1 5th level, right?
All right.
1 4th level, and
Oh.
1 3rd level.
Oh my god.
That's 5 plus 4
Math.
plus 3. So that is 12 tiny servants.
The 3 is 1. 3 is just 1.
3 is just 1. So 5 plus 4 plus 1. Oh, that can't be right. Sorry, 5 plus 3 plus 1. So 9
3
tiny
plus 1.
servants.
Yeah.
9 tiny servants running around the room. All of them passing papers, printing out all these kind of like information that everything is controlled by Artyom, who's sitting at the corner sweating beads as he's trying to manipulate all these various creatures to work in tandem with each other.
I'm gonna help him.
You're gonna help him, so go ahead. Roll me intelligence check, Artyom, with
The
advantage.
Check with advantage.
Yep.
I have it from Foresight as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh no. Fate
Oh
point.
no! Oh,
It's the thing that we have.
All right,
And
go
that,
ahead.
you know, we role played very well this session. I'm
What,
sure
you don't want
there's
to
gonna be
just flash it? You can't flash it.
It was a 7
8
roll.
point first.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So
So
I want to get
shit.
higher.
Oh,
Can we get much higher? I'll do. I'll flash that as well.
35 as you create like authenticity is out of the door. That one is definitely looking authentic. Even the paper materials, I forgot about that. How are you getting the materials?
We buy it.
Buy it. With this amount, I'll say you pay 90 gold.
90.
I'll
Okay.
I
spend it.
know, that's a
That's
lot.
I'll
fine.
spend it. I'll spend it. I'll spend
90
it.
gold of
90
various
gold.
papers and inks trying to print out, creating this mass-produced flyer at an insane pace with Artyom sweating bullets at the corner trying to control all these tiny servants. But by the end, you have like 3 large stacks. I'll say like 3-foot stacks of these papers ready to be distributed to everyone. How are you guys distributing this?
Well, let's see.
Well, we can use.
First, Ignis, perhaps you should. Actually, no, never mind. Casting sending and warning everybody of what we're doing is probably a good way to get our plans leaked.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Instead, I will simply be Christoph. And I'll spread misinformation. The rest are flyers.
Artyom and Kane can do it, right? Kane can disguise himself.
Oh,
Yeah, I could do that probably.
Mm.
And not everybody
Yeah, I'll
has-
go to one area of the city, he'll go to another.
Yeah, just make sure you just don't meet. Because
Yeah.
Whoops.
Spider-Man pointing me.
You stay in your half. Stay in the opposite ends of town.
and also, I guess remember, his stuff is on the city guard are looking for his stuff, so
That's absolutely
make sure you
correct.
run.
Or,
It'll just add to the secrecy.
we could one
Just
of
make
us
sure you guys don't get
escort
caught.
them from afar, and if we see the guards go to them, you could just say, "Hey, that's actually one of our." No, okay, maybe not. Good.
Can't be telling it to people.
Just go click on. And we'll run.
Yeah, we can warn each other ultimately.
All right. So
Okay.
so 2 distributors
since I
and 2 watches, basically.
I think it's best if J5 don't leave the room because we don't want people to scry on.
Right.
If I-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow Artyom just in case people scry him.
All right.
And I'm gonna give my earring to Artyom so that they can communicate.
I appreciate it. Well,
All right.
I'm finally in the group chat.
So, with this in mind, with your earring and your items ready, you guys split up, try to distribute the flyers to as many people as possible. Both of you in your disguise as Christoph, go ahead, roll me deception check, please. See how well you play Christoph as you try to deceive everybody with this new meeting time. 22
Okay, do you want me to
and
roll on
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just... Okay.
Discord works.
Because I was going to tell you all this earlier, but I have no more computer for the next few months.
No, it really pooped.
15. Yeah, a couple weeks ago it died for good and we dissected it and removed the SSD card, so I saved the data, but
Okay.
unsalvageable.
So it is that then, damn. Alright.
Hey, oh, you're fine.
Yeah, and I can't order a new one and have it shipped. I can't have it shipped where I
Yeah,
am because
that's
of the
fair.
battery, so...
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright. So with a 22 and a 15 plus your deception is 15. 30 and a 22. The two of you walk around town trying to tell everybody the meeting is actually a little bit earlier. Is that right? Is that what you're trying to tell people?
Oh no,
earlier, or
we're telling them
later?
look, it's all over the place. The information.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
no
gotcha.
piece of information are the same.
Okay, all right. Some of them, you tell them, oh, meet on the west side of the town. Others meet at the defense. Another one just meet at a party place. Remember? Some
Meet an hour early. Meet 3 hours later.
Yeah, exactly.
The event's been cancelled. It's everything.
we're good.
Just a bunch.
Yeah, the police found out we're canceling the event.
All right. So
Maybe for extra,
Uh-huh.
deniability, we'll say that the organization has run out of budget and we need donations in order to really drive people away, realizing that they're
That's so
grifters,
good.
Oh.
Yeah. They start thinking we're grifting them, so they
exactly.
show
So
us.
like, at that point, you're talking to fire Janasis here. So when the ones you lied to, some of them understand. The one when you say like you pretend that you're grifting them, they start to like get physical with you at that point. Obviously, you're able to handle yourself, but you
the
figured
opposite. When they get physical, in order to further slander the guy, we'll act baby bitch mode.
No, please don't hurt me.
my God.
Oh, this is hilarious. As you guys go on, oh no, please, no, I got my money. Sure, let me give you all your money. And so just don't hurt me as you try to spread all these rumors all over town. At some point, the guards do notice you and then they give you guys a chase. How do you guys escape these guards?
There's gonna be a couple ways. I'm actually going to a couple times. I'm gonna pin it on the guy I'm talking to, and say it's him. And like I'm gonna like shove some flyers in the. I'm going to like shove some flyers in the guy's hand, and like just when he looks up, I'm already gone. And so the police are left to think that this guy's organizing. And then I'm all. But I'm a rogue. I can easily go stealth mode. They glance away from me for an instant, and I'm gone.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me stealth check for me, please, for you, Cade. Yeah, Ignis.
I'm following Artyom, so the moment he ran, I could just turn him into a cat or a spider.
I have a better idea.
Okay.
This mechanism is presumably with Ignis, right?
Yeah.
He has my spell storing item, which is currently Vortex Warp.
Oh.
Try and keep up when it's around the corner and teleport up onto the building.
Teleport up to the roof, immediately gone. Like, what the fuck? Until you don't even need to roll for that. Kane, with your stealth check, you
15 plus
15 plus. I'm sure it's another
Another
15.
infinite.
17, never mind. 32. As the two of you, one of you like run around a corner, suddenly disappears. Wait, where did he go? Another one, you just just shove the flyers into the next person and just fuck off. And the people are just even more like the distrust in this whole event is starting to build. There is a little bit of panic going on within the people that is around. Ignis and J5. Can you roll me perception check for me real quick?
J5's in the room.
J5 in the room, so just Ignis then.
J5 has downtime.
Another way I could discredit the guys, pretend like I'm like, whenever with some other females, I could like be trying to be creepy with them.
Oh God! Why?
Oh my God! Yeah.
This guy used to be the BBG, and you're just slandering him right now with the pettiest shit.
I'm gonna go to some of these girls and be like, yeah, but if you want, we can meet up at a private location to talk more specifics. Or if you're worried about being late, if you're worried about being late, well, I can wake you up in the morning.
I love this. I love your culture. It's simply amazing. So many non-shirted people. Whoa.
As I'm talking to one guy, I'm just staring at his chest the whole time.
Hey, my eyes are up here. I've made my decision.
Yeah, sure, okay. And I didn't look up.
By the end of the day, Christoph's entire reputation has definitely been ruined. The meeting right now is disorganized. Ignis, with your 26 perception, you can hear amongst people that there is now some internal turmoil between them in regards to how what the hell's going on. There's one news that you hear, like a rumor in one of the taverns that you were passing through. They're talking about this whole panic that's going on right now. It's actually being orchestrated by someone, by a dark figure that we don't know. And this person, you hear the rumor from Saphira. As she hears all these various rumors, she starts to think like someone's trying to mess up the protest tomorrow. That she's sure of it. But people just treat her as crazy. There's something going on with this organization as they all.
We'll be nice to her, I think, so she can rely on us and come to us with her
Right.
moral quandaries.
I'm thinking that the actions of the police are going to only make everything more credible because it looks like the police are actively trying to shut us down.
Yeah,
and people
exactly.
are gonna think, no, it makes sense that they're changing the time. These guys are like on this man to close us down, of course. I'm loving this so much.
And after everything, you guys return to your room after a whole day of running about trying to deceive people. It's been a tiring day, but a definitely fruitful one. You don't know how the protest is going to look like tomorrow, but you definitely know that you've made a large impact on how it is going to be held.
Oh, we did tell Inferno that we have to move it just a little bit earlier.
No, you did not. You
Oh.
want to do that now?
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, shoot.
All right.
like after further investigation. Blah, blah, blah.
So as you guys are resting in your room, you realize, shit, you need to inform Inferno. Magma walks over to you guys, places a cup of tea in front of each of you. No worries, he's coming over to have dinner with us.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. Our room is also, protected, so that's good.
So, I heard you've been, was it some ops thing that you've been doing today?
A slander campaign. It was beautiful.
I have heard. Apparently, the protest tomorrow is no longer happening. Or, well, that's from one guy. The other guy is saying it's happening at a later time. Another person says it's happening tomorrow instead.
Campaigns, right?
So, I'm assuming you had a thing to do with all of that.
It was all the Kane, sorry, Christoph and Christoph, as I point to Kane and Artio.
She chuckles along as well. And then her face kind of gets serious. Scary. How poor people can sway an entire nation.
Or people had a bunch of tiny servants.
She gives a nod.
Well, when you're this charismatic, you can do anything you really set your mind to.
Yeah. I understand. For it's necessary. Otherwise, tomorrow will be a danger to us all. Right?
Yeah.
We're not out of the fire yet, so to speak. It still is going to be dangerous.
Understandable. Let's hope what you did today helps us tomorrow. And that's when you hear dunk, 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 dunk. That must be him. She stands up, goes over towards the door, swings it open. Ma, I did not know we're having guests over as well.
Oh, and I look at Christoph and Christoph because whatever.
Oh wait, you guys are still Christoph?
I would have imagined we've long since dispelled that illusion.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
I thought he was referring to Kristoff.
No,
Okay, never mind.
Looking at you guys.
Wait,
Yep.
Are we in our room or in Magma's room?
You guys are in your and Magma's room. You're staying in the same room. Like
Okay, right.
the suite basically.
Sweet. It's a what do you call it?
It hasn't been 24 hours since I last casted
No, it has not.
private
No.
center, right? Yeah.
No, it
Okay.
has
No.
Okay.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard several reports about Christoph almost being apprehended.
Wait, who is this again? I thought it was
Listen,
Inferno, but
Inferno.
It's Inferno. I just forgot to do the accent. And I
yeah,
was sneezing.
that's why I was like, wait a minute.
A slippery bastard. What can I say?
Well, let's hope. Let's hope whatever he has tried to do today, it will be positive for us tomorrow.
Who's to say? You're right. We can only hope.
Welcome then. We are having, and Magma already set all the food on the table. Well, come on, sit down, eat. Did you not bring your little friend? Who? Hell? Yes. Oh, I did not think to. I thought it was just. I will go invite
He
her.
thought it was the game, wasn't he? Wait, can I insight that?
I don't think you need to.
You can go ahead.
I mean, I have passive as I'm at 21. Come on. I need to. Let's be honest.
Roll for it.
5.
All right. 26. Yeah, he was expecting a little. It was just the two of them.
Ah! Wait, I thought he has a wife. Does he have a wife?
This guy, no.
You could
He
have
does not.
two. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you could have two.
Well, he has.
Okay, actually,
I guess this guy, no, he would not. He's been focused on his religion, so I'd say no.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, do we
my
need to leave?
God!
Do we need to leave?
Stepfather!
What? Magma just looks at. Why are you leaving? Come on, stay. Have dinner.
Yeah.
You should call him
I
Daddy.
just- I just remembered that I have something very important to do elsewhere, and I just go
No,
to the nearest
wait.
window and I open it up and I start going outside.
I have somewhere I need to be. Leaps up. Leaps up.
The door is right there.
Artyom will follow closely behind. Yes, and it seems I left my excuse in my other coat. And then follow.
Guys, you know what? We just need to tell you something, and you guys can just have the room to yourself. It's shit. I can't scry, but it's okay. It's good that you can't be scryed on in this room for another few hours. So, also, yeah, and I'll just like I didn't know you guys were gonna be like, okay, does my mom like him or because like when
With your insight, your mom wants to have dinner with the family.
Oh.
Oh. Well, if you all are busy, then I guess it'll just be the two of us then.
oh no, I can sit down. You know what? It's okay. It could be just the two of us, just the three of us.
Ignis, don't be a third wheel, please. Let this man have something,
No,
okay?
but
We can
I
we can have dinner later. We can have breakfast tomorrow.
but the third wheel will make it go more smoother. What do you mean?
Ignis, if the third wheel is you, I can promise you it's going to be very awkward.
Nah, come on. We still need to tell him about the thing. It's fine. I can. You don't have to sit in. It'll just be me. I know. I have a really high insight. I know when to bow out. The question is whether I want to or not. Yeah. Okay.
Kane's like sitting there straddling the window, like 1 foot already out,
Uh-huh.
and then he waves and leaves. He waves and leaves.
All right.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Artyom
I'm gonna
leaves
stay.
as
Tim
well.
will follow with the fact he has what's it called? Slow fall prepared.
Okay, all right.
Just in case.
And what about you, J5? Are you staying for dinner? Even though you don't eat?
I think I'm just gonna relay the information. Well,
Mhm.
since everybody's leaving, but before this unit has to go, just like what Frederick said.
Yes.
What I heard
What?
somebody saying, shh, shh. No.
No,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Go.
Sorry. Oh, that is scary. Okay. Right. Well, just like what Frederick they said. Um, there is an information that we need to tell you. We recommend that our delegation departs a little bit earlier than what had planned.
What happened?
Maybe around at 6 a.m.
And as he tried to say this, he raises his hand. I don't think it is safe for us to tell Kier. Perhaps we should go upstairs.
Oh, no, there's
Not to worry. This whole room is protected by this unit's sanctum, private sanctum.
Ah,
Nobody will be able to scry anybody in
then
here.
that should be no problem then. What happened to changing a plan is not a good idea. I did suggest us leaving tonight instead, and you said changing plans was a bad idea.
Well, tonight is a little bit too early, but we can depart a little bit earlier tomorrow morning. Well, the main reason is because we found out that this Christoph character is trying to congregate a lot of people at one point. So we are worried that there will be a huge bombing will happen over there. So in order to save the people, we tried to disperse the people from
The
gathering
protests.
at that location, gathering for the protest by issuing a lot of misinformation. And in order to protect you, the leaders of these people, we're going to depart a little bit earlier, so that they will not. If they decided to, bomb the area, then we will not be there. We will be already safe on our way.
Very well, I understand. If that is what you suggest, let us go with it. Perhaps we can just cut tomorrow's screening short, and we will leave 1 hour after 6, so we'll leave at 7 tomorrow. Would that be okay with you?
That's later than
The
expected, or
Expected is 8.
It's earlier than expected.
So so it should
Okay.
be you meet up at 6, you do the screening
Still
until
meet up at
8
6.
and then leave. But this one instead you meet up at 6, you do the screening until 7 only, and then you leave.
Okay.
I think we can do that.
Very well. Let us relay to everybody tomorrow. But tonight, let us eat. Yes?
Since everybody is going outside, you guys enjoy your meal, and this one is going to join with the others.
Oh.
Outside the window, there is the door right there, J5.
J5 leaps out as well.
Flips out. I better fall as well, so better fall down.
Your friends
they-
do have the ability to fly, yes?
Yes,
Very
they're the
good.
only ones except for me. I can't fly unless I turn to a bird
Ah.
or something.
And Magma points out, which she can actually do now, right?
Yeah. I can wild shape.
Yes, I did hear you have a little bit difficulty trying to adopt a wild shape.
Yeah, but not anymore. I can do it very easily.
Very good, very good. Well, come on. Let's have a seat. What did you make for us today? And she opens the pot to reveal a stew, basically, with some kind of like a sticky rice on the side as well, as you guys have dinner together. Between
Can
Magma.
I just see the vibe between the two?
Go ahead, roll insight check for me.
I can't. Come on, I rolled 26 just now.
That's a different thing entirely. Go ahead.
No, I want foresight now. Come on.
Alright.
No,
Now
come
the most
on.
important one, charisma check. See how awkward you make this meeting to be.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Ignis don't
I
fail.
wasn't saying anything. I'm just there talking. What do you mean?
I
Charisma
won't
check.
say anything. I'm just there talking. Ignis quote.
No, I'm just there. Wait, what did I say that?
Yes.
No, I'm just there observing. So I'm trying to say observing. Come on, something's not
Exactly. Charisma is a vibe check, not just talking.
Oh
It's
my
general
God.
vibe.
Yeah, even if you're not,
Are you
even if
gonna
you're not
make it?
talking, the noises you make are gonna make it awkward.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if she's over there squeeing, then obviously it's gonna be awkward.
No, I'm not gonna squeal. I'm just observing.
So how do you
But I
act,
guess-
Ignis, during the whole meeting with your charisma being a 5 there?
Okay, so Ignis'
God.
intention is
Dang.
to one is to protect her mom and
Mhm.
also just scream Inferno as a possible stepfather, basically. You know what I mean? Like
Oh my god.
because it's like, you know, like, oh, are you qualified to be my
So
that
so
kind of
you're
thing.
like interrogating her right now. How much do you make? How what happened to your old wife?
Yeah.
She's still alive,
What
alright?
are
What's
your
your job?
intentions with my mother?
What are your intentions with my
Yeah.
mother?
Yeah, basically. I'm like, so how long has this been going on? And do I need to set aside some funds for whatever's gonna happen next?
Magma, being the high wisdom she is, notices this and shuts it down immediately. Ignis, please stop. Inferno and I are just co-workers. Well, ex-co-workers. I'm no longer a chieftain after all, since you kicked me out. Magma, you have to understand it is a political reason. We can't have you going about with the title of traitor princess, as people say, call her. Oh, so you call her the traitor princess as well? Is that it? No, I don't mean that. I've always wanted a proper communication between the water genasis and fire genasis. Then you better watch your mouth. Perhaps we're being scried right now. We don't want your oppositions to know what your stances are. Magma.
Sorry, J-Tab's not there.
Magma, come on. I'm just trying to make conversation and they're trying to do this. And it became an argument topic between the two of them as they do this the whole time.
We're just having dinner. It's okay. The past is in the past. We're in a good place right now. Let's talk more. I was just kidding. I'll shut up. Okay. I am not super cool about the Trader Princess thing, but I totally understand how it's being seen like that. And you know, it's okay. Hina is much kind of better now. You're in an okay
I'm sorry,
place.
Ignis. Are you saying that I'm not good enough for you? Ignis, you should show your mother some respect. You shouldn't do this to your mother. And now the two of them are ganging up on you now.
How did that? What did that? Okay, fine. I'll leave.
No.
I'll go outside the window too. You guys have fun.
No, but
I don't know if you have babies, but I do appreciate a younger sibling. Goodbye.
Wait, Ignis, did you actually say
Ignis.
that as you leave the dinner?
I leave.
As they try to stand up, Magma and Inferno does tell you to stay.
Okay. Are we calm now?
But that is the vibe of that night, basically. A topic gets brought up, one snarky remark another snarky reply, a little bit of argument, someone cools the combat down. And then that someone becomes the target of that conversation. More snarky comments ensued, and then it dies down. And then another people comes in, and that's kind of like the cycle of the night. It was a tiring dinner to be at, Ignis. By the end, your heart is thumping at like the sharp questions being thrown, the tension being created and destructed every single time.
Was there a sexual tension?
Oh my gosh, Ignis.
You can't say
Please quit while
tension!
you're ahead.
Magma is treating it like a dinner with a friend. Inferno was expecting more, but right now it's just okay. I'm having a dinner with my coworker and a kid. We'll deal with that and just going on.
Okay. Still.
So, while this
I
is
would
happening,
say that this evokes back memories of when my parents were fighting a lot, so that's fine.
it's good, bad.
And in my head, I'll be like, I should have left with the rest of them. I should have listened to my party.
Meanwhile, the rest of you guys are outside. Like all of you right now are falling down the side of the statues together, floating slowly down to the floor. So while you're falling down, you guys have a discussion on what you guys want to do while the dinner is going on.
I have an idea. So, my thought is that we go to a bar and get as many people who might have showed up for that meeting drunk and hungover so they don't go to the morning event.
Ooh.
That is an amazing idea.
I have them every so often.
All right. So in that case,
You know.
upon landing, all of you freeze in place.
Oh my god.
No.
The area around you becomes dark. Just for that.
no.
Oh no.
Kane, you try to move, but your body seemed to be frozen in place.
What is this?
To push.
Where's my bar crawl?
Push a little bit more, and then you're able to push through whatever's paralyzing you, and you slip forward, falling down onto your knees. Looking up, looking around, you see that darkness is replaced with this endless expanse. The three of you, J5, Artyom, and Kane, you guys are now standing in this dark purple abyss with stars spread right above you. Each step kind of echoes and creating this ripple effect all around. You see silhouettes of 12 figures
Ah,
in the distance,
shit.
in kind of like looming over all of you.
You guys are having this and I'm
Oh,
not
no.
there? God damn it.
You hear... Yep, go on, J5.
Did we made another mistake?
Over here, what did you said we were about to hear something?
No, J5 asks, did you make another mistake?
Yep.
You hear almost like a ticking clock coming from a sourceless voice. In your head, you hear as you see in the distance something growing from the horizon. A blue colored flower begins to
It is.
grow into a fully fledged blue rose in the distance.
Oh no. Is this like a vision of what's gonna happen?
I think so.
with a ticking as well.
th-
You see, you see each tick image of the 12 disappear to reveal the symbol of the 12, the X with two lines stretching downwards. You see the symbol again, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. And then as the other 6 starts to disappear, you see just darkness, 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 darkness. You land on your feet, back in the city once more.
I look at Artyom. Is Artyom was in there as well, right?
Artyom was in there as well.
Okay. I look at Artyom and
So-
Ken.
So
We might need to search the city for the explosive device.
God
A needle
forbid I have
face
one night.
Well, for friend Artyom, this thing has happened once before when the city of Kontokol was destroyed by a Blue Rose detonation. So this
And
might
you-
be a warning that, yeah. And what?
And you prevented it the first time.
Yes, but
Kind of.
yes and no. Well, we
Well, you see,
prevented it on this, yeah, on this quote unquote timeline, but we didn't prevent it on the other timeline.
the one we're originally from, technically.
So this might be a warning that another Blue Rose detonation is bound to happen. Apparently, just dispersing the crowd is not enough.
I mean, maybe the bombs should be so massive that it doesn't matter how many people we avoid in the square. All right, so how about we do this? We'll go to the area where we're supposed to meet, and we'll sweep outward. Increase the perimeter.
What? Okay. Recalling to the vision that we just had,
Mhm.
can I gather any detail where the origins of the detonation is? The origin of the Blue Rose?
Ooh, I'll say there's not much. It's very abstract what was given to you. It's not clear. The main details is a blue rose is coming with a ticking of a clock. And then the symbol
Okay.
of the
And then the
12
12.
appearing for 6 of them. And then no symbol of the 12 appearing for the other 6.
In what? 6 hours? 6 minutes? 6 seconds?
12 hours? What time is it?
Well, no, only 6 went with the 12, and then the other 6 were dark, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
So 6 hours. 6 hours.
Okay, so
I think 6 hours. Yeah, I think 6 hours.
Maybe.
What time is it now?
let's go with.
It was dinner.
Yeah, dinner time. So it should be around 8 or so.
It could happen earlier then.
Yeah, they're detonating it earlier. Either we find the bomb or we evacuate the whole lot of Pakao defense.
If we begin an evacuation, they will just set off the bomb early.
Yeah.
So,
that is true.
Because if they can change the
wait,
time of the bomb,
the one that Kunz made, is it? It was remote detonated, right?
It was remote detonated. That is correct.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if we raise up any alarms, then they're just gonna detonate it early.
yeah.
But luckily,
Do you still have those? Luckily, what?
yeah, luckily, since this is Kunz's creation, we might know. We might be familiar with the the materials, right? Can we just locate object with it?
Oh, That's possible. That is
I don't
definitely
have it, by the
possible.
way.
You can do it
Love
tomorrow then.
What was that?
I have locate creature. I don't have locate object.
Hey, good
Does
times.
anyone have locate object?
Can we
Oh,
use a
we,
point?
we might we might need to fly back up into the windows though.
Or just walk
Back to
back up.
windows?
Walk back up.
Wait,
Yeah,
what does it
6
matter?
hours.
Wait, Ignis said she doesn't. Ignis doesn't have the locate object though.
I don't have locate object prepared unless we want to use
Yeah,
a
but
fate point to say that I did.
maybe Inferno has one of his mages, one of the court mages or anything.
Okay, can they locate an object if they've never seen that object before?
Yeah, that's the thing though. They can't. No. Right?
Yeah, if they
Can
don't
can,
know,
can they
you
locate an
can.
object? This yeah. Oh, they can.
You can. Let me just. I'm not using. I don't have it prepared, but I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah,
Oh wait, you're not in. Okay.
that is
Oh,
familiar
it
to
needs
you.
to be
And
familiar. So if I have seen it, then yeah, it works. But
The others, they wouldn't. Blue Rose have
yeah,
not
the
been
others
used in
wouldn't.
a long, long time.
Yep.
yeah,
But 6 hours is not enough
So
for her to change her spells first.
no.
no, you need 8. Uh,
Just that I have. But am I the better one, or should it be?
but then if you're
high?
gonna use a fate, if you're gonna use a fate point, it's gonna be hard for you, to come up with a reason why you want to change
Well,
your spell.
not really. It's more like we know Kun's is. We did mention in the meeting this morning about the possibility of it being another Blue Rose reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So while preparing the spell, I could have thought about it and be like, "Oh, I need it." That could happen.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah. So I have a reason ready if we need to.
I don't like how the GM
Let's
so
run.
easily agreed to that. There's a catch. There's a catch.
Of course, there's a catch.
You
So
agreed too easily.
is it better that I do it or you do it? Because I don't know if I've seen this object before. Have I?
You all have.
We all have.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all have. Yeah.
Then I can do it.
But maybe you all except for Artyom, actually. Artyom don't think was
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Artem's not there. Yeah, Artem's not there.
So I can use a fate point to do this.
Alright. So you stare at each
I
other.
assume.
You get the idea. You after that vision, you guys look up and begin running back upstairs to head towards Ignis to interrupt her dinner, so that you can help her temporarily to get to find where this blue rose object. And as you do so, that is where
Can
we're
you-
gonna end our
Can you
session.
just come in when the party comes in? Ignis will be like, "Oh, thank God!"
Door bursts open and it just goes, thank God, as the two people, Inferno and Magma, is arguing a little bit about some other irrelevant topic. And that is where we're gonna end our session today, as you guys saw that vision out of nowhere. One thing that kind of runs at the back of your mind is why you guys get the vision. Ignis is no Gilvana is no longer with you.
That is true.
And with that note, that is where we're gonna end our session today. So, thank you very much everybody for playing. Gonna stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week. I don't think I have anything next week. For more Arcana 12 and Paragon Loss. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next week's our story.